The director of this magnum opus, Chandru sir, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. कम बोलते हैं, कन्नड़ा में ज़्यादा बोलेंगे, लेकिन आज सुबह मैंने एक्सपीरियंस किया, उपेंद्र सर बहुत अच्छा ट्रांसलेट भी करते हैं, so ये हो जाएगा. Sir, you will be our little translator as well, sir, today. Mr. KP Shrikant, I'd like to call him on stage as well. Shrikant sir, is not here. And Mr. Mayank Shroff, head of आइए sir. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, very important part of this film as well. And Mr. Mayank Shroff, head of programming and distribution at Cinepolis, India. And yes, Shriya will be joining us in some time. She's just going to be joining us. Can I get the mics, please? Can we all get all the mics? Yeah. Then I'd like to call on stage Mr. Shyam from Anand Audio as well, please. Sir. ये लाइट ठीक है? Now placement. आगे पीछे. Sir, can we come a little ahead? Yes. Sai Krishna sir, can we please have him on stage? For anybody else, if you want to call on stage sir right now? Chandru sir, anybody else? Yeah, that's it? Okay. Alankar Pandian. Is Alankar Pandian sir is here? The co-producer of the movie, Alankar Pandian? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause please. Though we'll be here for a while, we have lots of things to chat also about. So Kichcha sir, we'll start with you as well for once Alankar sir joins us. Yes, yes. Him we'll be chatting a lot with also. But with you also. This is familiar territory for you. This is now becoming familiar territory for him. When you see a big film like this, it's magnum opus, the background score, the colors, the action. This is the kind of film that a lot of us like to watch also, you know, and that has been working very well last 2-3 years. You being a part of this, you with Upendra sir, you with Chandru sir, just tell me about your experience.
Sir, पोर्शन के सेंटर में आ जाइए.
शिफ्ट हो जाइए.
क्योंकि हमारे कुछ एडिशंस हो गए, so let's move this way. Yes. Little more? Okay. Yes sir.
सर जितने देर लगेगा तो क्वेश्चन पूछ जाऊंगा सर. हो गया अभी okay? Okay. So good evening ladies and gentlemen. It's always a privilege back to be in Mumbai with all of you lovely people. So thank you for welcoming all of us from Karnataka back to Mumbai once again, and thank you sir, especially to you. Thank you. So coming back today, I should admit that if at all, first of all, I became an actor. I became trying to be a hero is a separate thing. If I became an actor at all, that is because of Mr. Upendra sir. I was one of those people who always wanted to work as an assistant director to him. He knows that. And I was in his team. And it was one of those days where he just looked at me. I don't know what he had in mind, whether he wanted to check me out as an assistant director, I don't know. So he just said, why don't you become an actor? Why are you wasting your time here? And those years and that age is that, you know, when we think everybody's right except us. You know, so I took it seriously. I went and did some photo shoot and everything and came back. And he was the first person that I showed.
Such a handsome guy coming and approaching me as assistant director.
So sad that only men were finding me handsome at that time. So that was okay. So but today I wanted probably, I have said this a couple of times in my state, and today I wanted to say that to Mumbai also that I'm not just standing here being a part of this film. I'm standing here with one of my heroes, Mr. Upendra sir, who we all admire.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The big words.
A lot of us have learned a lot from him technically also. So yes, now I have had this opportunities to see all his films in theaters. Then I got this wonderful opportunity to work with him in a film called Mukunda Murari. So this is my second with him. And both the films I played my cameo. And he's someone we always want to see giving the biggest of the hits in our state because of what he has contributed to our industry. Okay, so me being a part of this film, apart from the span and the scale, is always a pleasure because, it is him. And secondly, because this wonderful human being standing next to me, Chandru. So it is not all the time that we want to be a part of the film just for the script or the scale. It is sometimes for the people, and the people's intentions and the honesty they want to put it into films. And he has always been working very hard, and there's no way that I could say no to him also. Keeping apart everything else. So the first thing is this, I wanted to be a part, and today also we are here just so that, we all put in our efforts to make this happen. And seeing the trailer, sitting from there, I think it's always a pride being coming from Karnataka, coming from our language. If our language films are being so adored and respected and, welcomed so well, it's always a privilege, sir.
Humble as always, Kichcha, Sudeep. But, so like he mentioned, so many people started their careers because of you. Director, you've been a director, you've been a script writer, you've done many other things. You're a superstar as well. Sometimes to come back in every day on that Friday, how humbling an experience is this? Because Kannada cinema seems to be doing nothing wrong. Last 3 years, 500,000 crore, pata nahi how many crores you all are making easily. Everyone wants to make the blueprint of Kannada cinema. But what is it that, that Friday, that itch of an actor to come back on screen and allow himself to be judged by everybody? What is that?
Yeah. सबको नमस्कार है. मेरा first film, a pan India film. I am really excited. And you know about him. You know about him, Kichcha, Sudeep. The whole India knows about him. What a fantastic artist, actor he is. Iga, and many more movies actually released in even India also. Huh? He is telling me, he is praising me because just I said one small thing that he is 6.5 feet tall and actually, such a handsome guy actually approaching me for assistant director. I said, you will become a superstar.
Sir, small correction, sir. I'm just long, sir. You're tall, sir. there's a difference.
And Shriya has also joined us in, looking lovely as ever. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. We missed that. Shriya, this is going to be for you.
अभी आप बोलोगे कि लाइट आ गया.
And thank you, Kichcha Sudeep, my dear friend, for accepting me a special role in this film, and it added so much of value for this film. And thank you, sir, for making this film such a huge film, actually releasing in 1,200 or more than 1,200 theaters. Thank you. And Shriya, same thing. She is already a pan-India star. She acted in almost all languages with all superstars. Thank you for accepting as heroine in front of me. Thank you. And thank you very much.
Sir, of all the questions that you answered, you didn't answer my one question, sir.
What, sir?
Which is, sir, when you are now coming out there with such a long background of so many years, 30-35 years of superstardom, do you get any nerves on Friday? Yes, you are. I have spent 2.5 hours now with you.
See, now I am feeling like this is my launch movie. This is my first movie. It is always like that actually. For every Friday, this is new experience, new movie. Yeah.
But this word, this pan-India word that is now, I love it. I love the fact that we can see everything, and with OTT, of course, the world is very small now. You can see on your phone all the time. Is there any pressure ever to deliver? And the word competition is not a big, you can use it in either way. But there will be comparisons now, because it's always about box office numbers. What do actors that are doing well right now in different regional cinema, what do they feel about that?
Yeah, that is always that pressure. We have to overtake that with some pleasures actually. Doing all this kind of movie with so much of technicality. And I always tell actually, because everybody knows this is a multi-star film. Like myself and Sudeep and Shivraj Kumar, Shivanna acted in this movie. But according to me, there are 3 more great technicians who are really stars. One is cameraman A.J. Shetty, one is art director Shiv Kumar, and Ravi Basrur, music director. They are the real superstars behind camera, work, and actually made this film so big. It looks so fantastic. The spectacular visuals and all this. Yeah.
Anand sir, you've been able to deliver in all languages. Marathi ho gaya, Hindi ho gaya, Gujarati ho gaya. And log always bolte hain ki when something is working very well for you, you should continue in the same vein. But no, you have decided to invest. And by all numbers that are out there on public portals and all, there's a lot of money invested in this. It looks like it also. Is this a risk on your part, or what was the idea to go pan-India?
First of all, thank you everyone and especially media for coming here. And as Salil said, we lost our one very good friend today. And जैसे बताया वैसे show must go on. So I'm sure वो भी happy होंगे आज जैसे हम ये show अभी चालू रख रहे हैं ऐसे. Yeah, as far as films are concerned, especially after pandemic, there are no barriers of languages, and especially with regional films, it has got an original content. So, मैं उससे ज़्यादा attract हो रहा हूँ. And as a businessman, my ROI is always better in regional films.
I think it's working. This ROI on this is also going to work very well. A lady who knows a lot about ROI, 200 plus crores. First round of applause, Drishyam 2. You have to say it. In a very barren desert, there's a little oasis. There are some films that are coming out right now. It must make you feel 100 feet taller, right? Sometimes when you're out there, because it's like a batsman. When he scored a 300, and if others as good have hit about 50, you must feel a little better. So how are you feeling now in this current state in this, the releases and in Bollywood right now?
A very good morning to everyone. Thank you for being here. Before I answer your question, I have to say to what Anand sir just said. Yeah, we lost a very special. We lost a. It's fine. Thank you. We lost a very special part of film industry. I remember the last time I met Satish sir, he said, "Tu kaisi hai?" मैंने कहा मैं ठीक हूँ. काम कर रही है ना तो ठीक ही होगी. So that's how much he loved cinema. And so we're all here for Kabzaa, which we made with all our love, a lot of hard work. Chandru, our director, has put his heart and soul into this film. He has this ability to dream big, and he's made his dream come true. And here we are. I've really enjoyed being part of this film. When I first saw the small teaser, which he showed me, I was blown away. I was like, wow, I need to be part of this film. And the first day I wore my outfit and I went on the set, and how EJ, cameraman, he lit up the whole set. I felt like, wow, I belong here. This is amazing. And when I first time met Upendra sir, I was literally, the world is blown away because, he's such a big star, such a big superstar, yet so humble, so down to earth. He has, he's a director, actor, been there, done it all, but there's not even this much of ego, not this much of attitude, but so easy to work with, so simple and always so supportive. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being part of the film. I love the little hand movement that you've done. It's like the heartbeat, yeah. So thank you for everyone to be part of the film, from the sets, which are larger than life, but there's a lot of soul in there. From the direction to everyone part of the film. Thank you, Anand sir, for believing in it. And thank you all for being here. I always believe the film that I'm doing will become a big hit. I pray to Krishna that it will become a big hit. And I hope that with all your love and support, this becomes a huge hit. Thank you.
Your balance sheet is doing very well so far, so I think it should work. But I have to ask the most cliched question. In so much of action and so much of chaos,